Good morning, everyone. At the very outset, let me extend my heartiest greetings to each one of you on the occasion of 71st anniversary of our Republic Day. 26 January is a red letter day in the history of India because on this day in 1950, India became a sovereign democratic republic. The terms secular and socialist that you find in the opening statement of the preamble were added to the preamble through amendments later. This day is celebrated with huge pomp and show across the length and breadth of the country. But the mega celebrations take place at Rajpath in New Delhi. This year's Republic Day is going to be of immense significance to every one of us because once again a Pratapian Pulkit Aghi of Sector 6 branch scored 498 marks on 500 and is probably third in the country has been invited to witness the Republic Day parade from Prime Minister's box. It is indeed a matter of great pride for all of us. Every year on this day we display our military might and progress made in various fields of human achievements, proclaiming to the world that India is steadily heading towards becoming a superpower. The real significance of Republic Day lies in the fact that on this day in 1950, we gave ourselves a constitution to be governed and govern in letter and spirit. When British government was no longer able to suppress the freedom movement, Clement Attlee, the then Prime Minister of Britain, announced transfer of power from British hands to Indian rulers, and cabinet mission was sent to India in 1946 to chalk out the plan. Subsequently, the Constituent Assembly was formed, which set up 13 committees for framing the constitution. The committees took 2 years to submit their reports. On the basis of the reports submitted by these committees, the drafting committee under the presidency of B.R. Ambedkar prepared a draft. The draft was then published in several newspapers for people's scrutiny and was comprehensively debated and deliberated in the press and provincial assemblies. In the light of the suggestions received from various sources, the modifications were made. The constitution was finally adopted on 26 November 1949. It took precisely 2 years, 11 months and 18 days to complete the task. The constitution came into effect on 26 January 1950. The day 26 January was chosen because since 1930, 26 January was celebrated as Purna Swaraj or Complete Independence Day every year. The Constitution of India is a well-researched document. It has profound influence of the Constitution of UK, USA, Canada, Ireland, etc. The idea of parliamentary system, single citizenship has been borrowed from England. Independence of judiciary and fundamental rights were borrowed from USA. Similarly, the concept of federal government with strong central authority has been borrowed from Canada, and likewise the concept of directive principle has come from Ireland. When the constitution came into force, it was said that posterity will acclaim and recall with gratitude the Herculean labor rendered by the makers of the drafting committee, presided over by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, because for all of them it was love of labor and a task of dedication. The Indian Constitution is the supreme law of India. It has served fairly well to take us forward from feudal society to an evolving, progressive, modern society. But unfortunately, the inherent nature of Indians is not that of a law-abiding citizens. Everybody, big or small, weak or strong, equally takes pride in violating the rules of the country wherever and whenever they find an opportunity to do so. The preamble talks of equality, but we differentiate between man and man on the basis of caste, color, creed, religion, language, and whatnot. We vividly remember the idea of liberty enshrined in the preamble, but very conveniently forget the idea of fraternity. Today, on this day, let's together reaffirm our faith in the supreme law of the land. Let us understand that laws are there for collective good and they are to be respected and followed religiously. Let's pledge that as proud citizens of a country, we shall abide by the laws and contribute our best in our own small ways in the growth and development of the country. Dear students, the year 2020 has not been a very good year. The onslaught of COVID-19 has taken its toll on us physically, mentally, emotionally, and socially. Today, the country demands of us work, more work, silent work, and sincere work. Work on oneself and work for society. Work for oneself means to lead a disciplined life and have a lofty purpose in life, because this alone can restore normalcy and help India move on the path of democracy. One has to remember that individuals cannot grow and prosper to their full potential without corresponding advances in the social fabric of the country. So let's wholeheartedly engage ourselves in these two aspects of work, individual and social. Let us together work towards making India a stronger, cleaner and a prosperous nation. Let's build an India which is second to none. Jai Hind!